The 13 Tom and Jerry shorts, made by Czechoslovakian director Gene Dietsch, are infamous for their poor quality and rather disturbing nature, featuring badly done sound effects, animation, and being more realistic to the feel of the violence. Some have speculated that Dietrich didn't like the concept behind Tom and Jerry, and was kinda pressured into making them. And he wanted to make the people who watched his take on it feel bad for liking the concept. What many people don't know is that Dietrich was originally signed on to make more than the 13 episodes the public had access to. But desperate to get out of his contract, Dietrich made one more Tom and Jerry short that very few people have ever seen. The short was called Tom's Basement. It opened up with Tom in the typical Tom and Jerry house. His owner was the fat, angry guy from the other shorts. Tom's owner seemed even angrier than his other appearances. The first scene is him stomping on Tom's tail, in a very realistic and painful looking way, because Tom is sleeping on the basement floor. The owner yells at Tom to never go down there. Tom is clearly terrified and runs away to another room. Our view stays in the room by the basement door. We see Jerry come out of his mouse hole. He looks really grotesque, more far off than the model that he usually uses in the other shorts. He gets this real evil look in his eye and follows Tom into the next room. The next few minutes are pretty formulaic. Jerry repeatedly manages to trick Tom into chasing him into the other room. But every time, the owner catches Tom and inflicts a painful looking injury on him, which stay with Tom even after the scene ends. After 3 beatings, Tom is bruised all over, bleeding from a few places and limping on a broken leg. After this, Tom starts to literally beg Jerry not to bother him anymore. He's not really talking, he's just crying and mumbling, but you can kinda tell what he's doing by his body language. Jerry just laughs at him and pushes him back in the basement. The owner catches Tom again and goes ballistic. The camera then zooms in on his face. It changes color and distorts as he yells at Tom in a much louder voice than any other sound in the cartoon. I can't post what he said on here, but it was definitely vicious and furious. It seems like Jerry has finally decided to take pity on Tom. Jerry picks up a knife that was laying around and stabs the owner in the leg. Pretty graphically, too. Tom opens up the basement door and they carry the owner's body down the stairs. There are dozens of other bodies down there, decaying and showing various other signs of their violent death. Tom and Jerry shake hands, and it seems like they triumph over the serial killer. But Jerry gets an evil look in his eye again, and Tom says in a ghastly deep voice, "Don't you believe it?" Jerry finally stabs Tom, killing him, and throwing his body onto the pile. Then the last shot is Jerry putting up a for sale sign in the front yard of the house, laughing, clearly planning on doing all of this again. I would like to thank all of the lovely and amazing patrons currently listed on screen right now: Dan R, Neophyte Games, Chaos X, Mr. Swiston, Official Jerboa, JY Pyromancer, Hayden MH, Ethan A, Daniel H, Maximilian Charles P, Deneen H, Go Cute Puppy LLC, and Young Sykes. Guys, thank you so much for supporting. I will start putting out longer videos here soon, but being sick and all the stuff I did last month, I kinda needed a little bit of a rest, so I hope you understand that. Thank you.